for making it to day 7. We want to thank everybody for the resolve and the strength that everybody continues to demonstrate daily.
Yes, so
we are proud of you, and we are proud of everyone who has become dedicated to this cause.
yes.
In opening for today, it is important to say that we, like we usually say, we have nothing personal against the president.
No.
It is not a personal thing.
Of
It is
course.
just Nigerians asking questions.
Of course.
The same questions that many are asking in their homes is what we have decided to come here daily to ask.
Exactly.
We are determined and dedicated to ensuring that we ask the right questions. And what is these questions that we keep asking daily here? That our president should either resume or resign. That we believe that if he is not fit to continue in office, that the honorable thing is for him to resign.
Yes, so
And in driving home this point, we believe that most of the things that the president set out to do, that the reason why they are not being done is because of his absence.
exactly.
The corruption war is suffering.
Yes.
The economy is suffering.
Yes.
You know, and even the country, the ship of the country, seem not to be being steered well. You know, so these are some of the basic issues that we have as a movement and as a people.
Exactly.
We urge those who continue to package the president as members of the cabal to take notice of the fact that Nigerians are not fools.
Exactly.
At all.
That Nigerians have seen this kind of game before.
Yes.
And that Nigerians will not be deceived.
No.
And at this point in time, we also like to call on our comrade Dare to Aristotle to also say a few words.
APC has failed us, PDP has failed us. With the masses on our backs on you, we won't be deceived again. APC has failed us, PDP has failed us. With the masses on our backs on you, we won't be deceived again.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
Greatest committed comrades.
Great.
I want to make this solemn submission. Yesterday we saw on TVs as the information managers of Mr. President went to London to see him. And I want to say that it is quite unfortunate that even while looking at Mr. President on TV, they should know that they have seen a man who is actually begging to go and rest and remain in his humble self as a father and a grandfather of his family. They saw a man yesterday, which we also saw on TV.
Oh, yes.
A man who no longer has the capacity to govern a very complex nation. They saw yesterday, when they met Mr. President, a man who has tried his best and no longer has anything to offer this nation again. They saw in a man yesterday, a man whose spirit is actually yearning to be left alone. But because these people, by the reason of their stomach, because these people, because of the reason of their interest, these people, because of what they want to eat and what they want to benefit from the system, they cannot see what some of us are saying, that this man indeed deserves his arrest. What we want to appeal to members of the cabals, to the information managers, friends of Mr. President, is that they should see beyond their immediate gain. They should empathize with Mr. President. They should show concern for Mr. President. This man has tried. He was a former head of state. He was a chairman PTDF. He has also the opportunity to serve some months as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God has been kind and God has been fair to him. Therefore, let him allow Nigeria to sail. Nigeria can no longer depend on his health or on his own capacity to govern us.
Exactly.
We are begging him. They should allow Nigeria to sail. They should allow Nigeria to move forward. Already, some of us are already thinking of a Nigeria beyond Buhari. We're already thinking of a Nigerian post-Buhari, so that we will begin to prepare the minds of Nigerians for what is to come.
Exactly.
And also, let me say, in finality, that it's not as if we don't have anything personal against Mr. President.
Not at all.
But because we are coming from a very sad experience that happened during late President Yaradua's time. And that is why I want to make one very submission, that we Nigerians should hold, if they force Mr. President back, if they force Mr. President back to come and act just like they did to Yaradua, that they didn't allow Yaradua to enjoy his health and the man died in office. If they force Mr. President back and the health of this man crashes, Nigerians should hold all these people responsible.
We will hold them responsible.
And we will ensure that they are tried for treason.
Yes.
We will ensure that we name and shame them.
Yes.
We will ensure that anything that we can do to bring them to justice, we will bring them to justice.
Tell them.
Because Nigeria is greater than all these people.
Yeah,
and we want them to see beyond whatever their immediate gain today.
Exactly.
And empathize with our development.
Exactly.
This country is sinking. This country is dying, and our people are suffering. We can't continue in this mess. That is why we have also come here today to appeal to Nigerians to join us in telling these people that Nigeria is bigger than Mr. President.
Oh, yes.
Nigeria is bigger than the cabal. Nigeria is bigger than even a fully fit man will find it difficult to govern the complex nation.
Exactly.
Not to talk of a grandfather, our own President Buhari, who deserves our empathy, who deserves the fact that they should allow him to go and rest and enjoy his beautiful wife and his lovely family.
Exactly.
That's exactly what we are saying, that Mr. President should resign. Thank you very much.
No going back, oh, no going back. No going back, oh, no going back. If you see Buhari, you tell am say resume or resign, no, no going back.
What are we demanding?
Resume or resign.
What are we demanding?
Resume or resign.
What are we demanding?
Resume or resign.
Comrades, I am going to be appealing to two sets of people today. And the first group I will be appealing to is the mindlessly shameless and reckless cabal that we have running the affairs of this country today. Those who have decided to shed into pieces their conscience. Those who have decided to let their humanity completely erode them. My appeal is to them. We saw a picture of our president yesterday. They shared with us a video, and you could see the president who was still suffering inside. Yes. They forced the man to laugh, but you could tell behind the smiles that man was not really smiling. Inside he was hurting. Inside he was feeling really bad. You could tell that the president was looking very gaunt. He looked like he was packaged for the media. No, let them stop this game. Mr. President has a family of his own. He has children of his own. He has grandchildren of his own who are also looking up to him as their father and grandfather. We are here too, looking up to him as a leader and elder of this nation. We want tomorrow to come and for us to have the opportunity to be able to go to Mr. Buhari and say, Father, please advise us. Father, please counsel us. But this game of packaging President Buhari for the media must stop. Nigerians are not fools. We are not foolish. We know the game that is going on, but this game has to stop so that Nigerians can breathe the breath of happiness, so that Nigerians can breathe the breath of prosperity. We want this country to be genuinely happy. We want Mr. President to be genuinely happy. So, Mr. Cabal, Mrs. Cabal, wherever you are, please listen to us and understand that we are doing this for the love of our country. Yes. We are doing this for a better Nigeria. Yes. We are doing this for posterity to judge us aright. Yes. So, please, wherever you are, understand that Mr. President needs time to recuperate fully. Mr. President needs time to take care of his health. You say Buhari is healthy, Buhari can laugh, Buhari can walk, Buhari can shake hands. Then why is Buhari not addressing Nigerians?
Why is he not in country?
Why is he not back? So these are questions that sane people can easily know and ask. So please stop deceiving us. We want Mr. President to be well, but at the same time, we want him to take care of his health without being disturbed with the Nigerian problems. Secondly, Nigerian youth, you people need to wake up. You people need to raise your level of consciousness. You people need to realize that nothing is going to change except you decide to change it. You people need to understand that this game that is going on, the politicians are frolicking with our future. The politicians are playing with our future. And this has to stop. This game has to stop. They are already eating into our future. They are eating into the future of our children yet unborn. We need to realize this, and we need to begin to ask relevant questions. As we are asking now, we cannot have a nation without a president. It is a very basic and simple truth. So you all need to understand this and align with us. You all need to know that as employers, we have the right to ask our employees in positions of government questions. So as Nigerian youth, stop that Twitter abusive messages that you are sending around. Stop that Facebook curses that you are sending around. This is not the time for cursing. This is not the time to hate people. It is the time to solidarize with well-meaning Nigerians who want to see a better Nigeria. It is the time to solidarize with youths like mine who want to see Nigeria become great in future. So this is the time for us to all identify with the Nigerian dream. This is the time for us to identify with the call of Nigerianization. This is the time for us to liberate our nation from the hands of hyenas and jackals. What are we demanding?
Resume or
What
resign.
are we demanding?
Resume or resign.
What are we demanding?
Resume or resign. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
Yesterday, when we watched in the news that the president was doing well, we were all happy. We rejoiced. Non-combatant comrades were celebrating at home that thank God our president is on his feet. And we're expecting him to address us. To say, fellow Nigerians, I thank you for your prayers. I thank you for your well wishes. This and this and this is what is wrong with me. And this is what the doctor has said. That in few days' time, I'll be back in the country. And there will be no need for today's gathering. That would have ended everything. But the funny cabals, the stubborn cabals, they want to keep us in the dark. And the days of darkness is over. The days of darkness is what?
Over.
The days of quietness is what?
Over.
This time we know better. And what we are saying to Nigerians, what we are saying to Buhari, what we are saying to the cabals is that my mumu don't do. So let us take the song today.
My mumu don't do today. Our mumu don't do today. Our mumu don't do today. Our mumu don't do today.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
I believe they have something to say to round it off so that we can allow our media
One
people.
question. Bro, let's ask them this question.
Yes.
If you are the husband and you are traveling and you park your car and ask your wife to take care of the car without the car key, if somebody wants to pass, how will the wife, who is in charge of the car? Is it the person you gave the key or your wife?
Please, let's clap for
You can see how intelligent we are. We are not riffraffs and miscreants.
Let them know.
We know what we want.
Tell them.
You see, great Nigerian people.
Great.
In concluding today's daily sit-out, we would just like to appeal to members of the cabal and those who have vested interest and the influence peddlers in this government that what we want is a Buhari presidency.
Yes.
We don't want a photo presidency.
Yes.
Nigerians did not vote Buhari in to come and be taking pictures, trying to convince Nigerians that he's healthy. We want a Buhari presidency.
Yes.
If they cannot offer us that, the man should do the honorable thing and resign. We do not want a photo presidency. We are tired of this photo presidency. God bless you all for making out time to come. Tomorrow, Monday, the daily sit-out resumes at 9 a.m.
Yes.
You know,
And the salary earners might resume with us.
yes, the salary earners, we are expecting them to also resume work with us. But we are proving to the world that it is not in the number. You cannot buy passion with money.
Never.
You understand? It is in the quality of the passion. You know, if just 10 of us, or 11 or 20 of us can make this government to be snapping pictures.
We have defied tear gas.
We have defied blackmail. We have defied also distractions,
Yes.
intimidations. We remain committed
Fight the rain,
to the
fight the
cause.
sun.
You know, so on this note, we would like to, draw the curtain for today's, close, and we like to appeal to every Nigerian. Those you can also make it by just breathing in for 5 minutes tomorrow. You know, if you're on your way to work, or you can take a short break and just breathe in and show solidarity with us. Thank you, and God bless you.
And very quickly, we should make a shout out to our comrades in Lagos.
Yes, we're making a shout out to our comrade in New York, in Lagos, in London, in Port Harcourt, and every other person who wants to join in Benue, who wants to join us on 100 days.
And our social media soldiers.
And our social media soldiers.